to be an honorable Dennis Miraculous Abuaje, Alaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia campaign team, where your communication director and a communication team member, na meaning coding Komokakra. Dennis Miraculous Abuaje, Kessben FM, Kessben Anope Yamwache, now who you there?
Odia, we just saw Yamiadarama.
Honorable
Not doing ye.
Vinciapa.
I feel saying, I swearing in of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Yes, Shanoma.
I see. What I want to share on Facebook, Nick Kessben TV, Facebook, Nadia Kaka Hono. Ghana's next chapter, selfless leadership and bold solution for the future. 7 February 2024, 4 p.m. Kofi Ohene Kunedu Auditorium, UPSA, University of Professional Studies. So it is possible. Bawumia speaks. Now see about Hona Ibisa Kakra. 7 February, Nefua NCA way naming. Ade adwuma die pote na Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia bedi saa no nan no ekofo Ohene Kunedu Auditorium UPS ho.
That's him. I think that Anopeno, maybe a Yamin person may in the same way, but Mahamudu Bawumia, no more same friend.
Okay.
But when Namoya was say about 3 months ago, and MPP Americo no power Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia as Frankatuni Ama Yukono.
Okay.
Over the past 3 months, or I said them about no attitude no ma it didn't come on. I a lot of stakeholder engagement. See to ensure say on my own Nana Danko Kufado Ede the Dumedi air baby, and he free in a by and he aba bedru. Na baby a was siano and I'm on two benny bit me too. Na yetumatwa and a pa on my netimia no. Na dia on mining to be so a crime benny be first one. You read to me aye. No crap say going into the future of Ghana no. And yet Kasatin Kendinia or what it will watch us from Kendinia or what Ahombrases from Kendinia or Jitum say Yedinipa and the church of mine see all papas will be to me above body padomano na yet to me at their palm of mine going into the future. Or my penny Abediche Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. I did this on this side Nipana and then after 2024 all my move to me. Above of mine and you did this medium.
Okay.
When I'm say free 2008. I bet when Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia had a new breed of politics be about my way more. And maybe I know say a quabatwa or make sure say Obama policies any solutions. Any they are on no jidis obit me edi nkomo nanim. Nti Yami Adoma on the 7th of February. They are yenyina as on mine we should be looking forward to. Vice President obet the policies, the solutions to the next chapter of the motherland, Ghana. And you should be rest assured say almost every sector will be touched. Education, health, agriculture, industries, employment, sanitation, infrastructure, any other sector that affects the lives of the people of Ghana. Industries, trade unions, labor, and all that will be touched. It is going to look at where we have come from. Maybe I have a bit and then going into the future. Yes, I see baby we are in a tossing. Now the engineer na kwame she ebe no wa which we are making sure say the year no e be so mu year prekope and na she ebe no de beto akwemu a they are akaye to me no you to me betumi aye a year free and that's what the people of Ghana should be looking forward to.
Okay. Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in an interview one of the African countries say Obwa ne boss Nana Akufo-Addo ama n'adwuma baawieyɛ nti owia na ɔno nso so wɔ ahokeka bi a na wakeka ɛna partyfoɔ ase na nemonyam sɛ 2024 yi ɔno na ɔmode ne di MPP party no anim saa next chapter yi a yɛde ba yi yɛmfa no sɛ Bawumia no as a person n'ani so ade hono the vision any your word the Ghana for aside the only na do I be do no and what they to Ghana for him.
You see, I did my question in a tears and say, "O mampini, ability, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, on your mampini." That's how you know.
Okay.
On your mampini, and I'm
Yeah.
so, oh, yeah, Kessben, Kessben FM, radio host for the morning show,
Yeah.
but I want your producer.
Okay.
And Obia new radio, you made him say, OT radio, you see, they might be working, and yet they are open, and your producers,
Okay.
and they will editorial policy, and now the Casamwa.
Okay.
No mom no answer on upon other show no so. Even though now you're radio host no. Say oh banner your child say and pay senior Becca, your best miracles. Your friend you baby send say, say. Ube to me do I drink Shabba say oh Debbie. I don't know miracles. Any anka the other best miracles no. Ebi anka en frag you on board.
Okay.
And en frag na nakomia.
Okay.
O produce abaka child say Debbie. Your friend miracles.
Okay.
And no no chese ba. Obe bo man say nyina amani say. Me dey kameka say en frag Samuel Ukwa na en frag Aduma Kubefi. And I'm a producer saying for miracles. But my friend is a decision mobile take as an editorial team, as a production team, and not the baby mambwa. But so also young quite now for you host, but we are producer. Name be what a bimpa and Tama now you're radio host no more yeah and can be unya and can be quite for frost. I think that opportunity so bar. Ube to me, I make sure say Ube infuse this man so. In fact, the money you can crowd say because we just experience, from south side wedding, Ube a producer, you have a view of both sides and a better hands with you. Tano Mampenia be the chief Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Juma Babe. The Juma as a vice president, they say he will support the president to deliver on the president's vision. The president's vision.
Okay.
President's vision also no. President himself, he has only 8 years. Until the vision terminates at a certain point. Yami Aduma, on the 7th of January 2025, the president's vision would have to come to an end. And whatever he wants to implement, he should have implemented it. Do you bet me, why? They went to me, so I can't. So being so bad to us, and that is why the vice president comes in. On also, based on the experiences I gather, based on the their views, they are not on also why they are into me and find you in the past 8 years. He would also have an opportunity to implement those things. But the biggest advantage we have as a country is say, as a vice president, comparatively to all the vice presidents we've had in the past, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia has been one of the most active, vibrant vice presidents we've had in this country, with a lot of hands-on contribution to this government. And based on that, he comes into office with the rich experience, rich exposure, and that is something that we cannot toy with as a people. And see, nobody is running from the fact that he was a vice president to Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. But as a vice president, his is to support the president. As a president, his is to execute his vision. And they are not the same at all.
Okay. MBP are buying 2020 elections. 2016, 2020 came out with a lot of policies. Emma Ghana for ATS, Abino when is Wadi Hunu, and T Omo Etwaba Emma Musa 2016, 2020. For reference, be Agenda 111, one village, one dam, free senior high school, one district, one factory, planning for food and jobs, 1 million per constituency, any their kaka home. Now, 2024 elections, Yanshadante MPP with a new ABA BMSA, Neate a digitalization, and NDC so they almost 24-hour economy, and so can't Ghana for Chichimu. So, with this thing, I like Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, you're expecting more policies aside the digitalization, I know any other programs out there, and I would officially manifesto, no Ghana for anymore.
You should expect, say, Okasewie on the 7th now.
Yeah.
We'll be clearly what policies he's about to introduce in his government.
Okay.
It will be clear sector by sector.
Okay.
That clarity will be there for you.
Okay.
Of course, the manifesto would capture the details.
Okay.
But expect to say, other Kasabi on the 7th, no, we will highlights of the new policies that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia intends to introduce in the next chapter.
Okay.
Going into the future of this country.
Okay.
Then they'll be rest assured.
Wait a political question. Politicians will be who answer we so will be there. We so will be there. So they are more than much chance actually.
Oh, you see, yenim Ghana how ni na back and you're different. The only difference in say obia ka solutions out of fee say obi to me there. And you're keke between politicians or among politicians. We know politicians who say and do, and we know politicians who say and do not do.
Okay.
Thankfully, we know who our opponent is. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia opponent or then a coalition system there or Mampinda John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
And we know say on there he has been president before.
Okay.
Akonya na Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia epeno. Ono wenye bida. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia onya sa akonya ne da.
Okay.
Nyamani bebre o ha o Mampinda John Dramani Mahama enya akonya no. Yebetime bisa no ho asem say de na oyeye. But we cannot ask the same question of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Because onya sa akonya ne da.
Okay.
There is nothing new under the earth. And see, I would not say they are yabekano yadi obin kebida.
Okay.
They are all canon. And so share the business ni paid your king. Me you this obey to me and I want to me. And say possible say ni pay me no bet me aka the crow. And yeah possible say omunyina be and then no more canon. Baku to me.
Okay.
And that is what I think the people of Ghana will be looking forward to.
Okay. 2016 elections now which political party and more corrupt and no na influence election 2016 2020 na yes and another way adwumane and tiaman ntwaso 2024 election no say oya assessment here yes and 12 edi ani wuram pa no is going to based on one bit me transforming the current economic system amagana for ho atoye.
Absolutely.
Yeah, expected Dan Frenia, or the my Ikakra. Yeah, expected Dan Frenia, Alaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, ever present him with respect to economic transformation.
Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is very keen on introducing long-lasting economic solutions to this country. He acknowledges, say, in the past 8 years, we've tried to build some building blocks, but in the course of it, there are challenges.
Okay.
Only me are doing say between 2017 to 2020, this country experienced one of the best economic indicators that we've seen in recent years. Unfortunately, in 2020, we experienced this global economic shock. Almost a dream BBR. He's on the view, say, yenya shocks, a dream BBR because now they are not okay. The vice president is committed to building a very modern economy, an economy that would be able to withstand all forms of shocks.
Okay.
Because the building blocks and the foundations will be stronger than we have now.
Okay.
An economic situation where every single Ghanaian is productive.
Okay.
From morning till evening, across sectors.
Okay.
And you should be very, very expectant. Say, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is coming out with bold economic solutions. Ensure say generations from now, he will be remembered.
So from morning to evening, no means 24 hours in the
oh, that's not 24 hours. Yeah, Canada say
okay.
24 hours. Yeah, Canada say oh, you do morning from evening. Kessben ya mutum mopon.
Okay. Okay.
Anope me no kase tema. Me tema. Anope me no kase ko tema industrial area buses esi ho. Omo be adwuma ndro anajo no. Buses dey form akọ. Buses so dey omo ba no patient eba. So ati ase.
Okay.
Okọ takwade industrial area. Anope edwuma po edwuma mu kufie. Edwuma so ye den eba. Osu Oxford Street. Wako ho anipa dada. Bantama Street. Wako Bantama Street and aju 2 a.m. mama dada.
Okay.
And we have the view say the 24-hour economy is already playing out.
Okay.
Say Kessben, aye na Canada 2 a.m. Munya nipa NTA mu a anka mo beto mo radio station. Munya nipa tie mu ntino mu bie. Ye ni pharmacies wa Ghana ha mo bie 24 hours. Say obi.
Okay.
And we are very clear that 24-hour economy and your policy by introducing generic. It is a policy that evolves naturally as a result of specific media. The more there is demand for something, the more you would see institutions and companies operating 24 hours.
Okay.
Company be no about be 24 hours. Maybe because I buy some no be na so ni be I know be keke because I buy some be.
Okay.
There be be because at the corner all you know. Sa buy some be o, sa buy ka some be o, be because obenya nipa mo mind dey. Omato.
Okay.
Until that's our view on 24 hours.
Okay.
But coming back to my point, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia thinks say there's not a time to toy with the people of Ghana. Hey, Mahama Mahama is a complete political trickster, and there's no doubt about that. This is a man who has been president before. Tamani bisa the questions on specific man on to me or my way muno. Sabi to for my. And what did Mahama say when he was president? When he was asked about employment, what did he say? What was his answer? Also, I am magician. I am magician. Edu baby crampono. Or say, or mine I say economy I say I can't do paper. And I refi. This is a man who has been president before, for Christ's sake. This is somebody who has sat in that chair before, for Christ's sake. I thought be out to obviously and Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, I am Ampenia Bedechiri, into some compensation idea. I don't know one boy and Kufa went to me here. No man penning, Dramani Mahama, no dear man penning pen, was he and Tobamano. On no credit, obey your man penny now. On it, I don't know Kufa and Kwabatu. On it, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, vice president of Kwabatu. What's your man penning on obey your man penning down? Yentobamano. Share, or share promises now. Any Yamana, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency Kano. Nyama wakana nini na kwasha which of them wasn't in his 2012 manifesto. Menoka say me the 2012 manifesto when it's every single promise he's making today, he made it in 2012 and we voted for him. Why didn't he implement them? We cannot make that mistake. Etore be our say kasa and sembia. And now you may think so MPP need to know kasa. But former President Mahama said no, a very serious matter. A very, very, very serious matter. Hey, Papa way, obedi yeri muno. Otutu for my Niama ne cry if you come and Croman breast for Croji free Ghana for him. Teacher trainee. Yes, when you know, you so we are Oko teacher trainee. I buy 8 year allowance. I bet free Ghana for him. I can say and say, no one ever man lose about one can find and I'm about to send to Abamano. Nursing training allowance. Or Jeffrey and Sim. Or catch and say, no one ever man lose about one. Yanko Lusu, and I was able to say to Abamano. Emma or probably teacher for any nurse for the same thing of Jeffrey Semono. I didn't ever say your minor quantity. And then Ghana former over 3 million, close to 3 million thereabouts, and a aqua school for free. Number so I'm not John Romani Mahama, His Excellency, or your president, no. Not Afibia and Kola over 100,000 in the Catholic fee. It's a for Yeska on bet your man worker. 100,000. So what you say? And then some Kola in your school. Oh, Muncheska Bia. And then Crescini Basabe. Oh, Sheikh Rabia secret to be now at this other college. It's an Yama system now free and fair, meritorious. So what you say? Nipebis, a friend say, Nipebi or and Kayana not drunk Kufadwa. And Omunja Nipa crowd or Mufie, Uncle School, secondary school.
Okay.
And then Sanipa will say, yes, I'm so by a day, Emano. And we even want to give him room to even talk. Please.
Mamino Asepa no pay. Thank you very much for your time. Mamino Ase. Dennis Miracle Boaje, Ekasadima, Alaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and Yedin Kodin Comonti, 7 February, Namia Doma, Yedi Asoba to ho, na Yedi Anyashibi, na Yetie and Semno. Abo no Trapa Sima.